Hello, everyone. My name's Andrew Moore, and many months ago, Dan asked me to be his best man at his wedding. And unfortunately, due to the crazy times that we live in, I am unable to be there in person currently. However, I'm very lucky because I still get the chance to read my best man speech and make some remarks about my two best friends, Dan and Kelsey Egan. I first met Dan in the fall of 2014, and we had both just started our freshman year at Montana State University. Dan was an engineering student, and I was an undecided liberal arts major. He was a rural, conservative Montana boy, and I was a chubby, obnoxious Massachusetts liberal. I still don't know which cruel admin was the person in charge of making us roommates, but that was some joke that they thought that the two of us would be a good pairing. But I suppose flash forward 6 years, and I guess you could say that freshman year roommate pairing, it worked out all right. Now, when I first moved to Montana to start my education, I was very lonely and very nervous. I didn't think that I would stay at Montana State very long. And at first, I didn't think that Dan and my relationship would become what it is today. Dan was quiet, well-spoken, insightful about a lot of topics that I didn't know a lot about. And he would always hang out with his girlfriend Kelsey whenever he would get the chance. And Kelsey was over all the time in our freshman year room studying. And I thought, okay, they have each other. I'm gonna have to find some other friends to grow with and entertain myself with. And finding the friends I did, but by about halfway through the year, I think it became pretty clear to me that Dan and Kelsey were very special people. Something that I hold as a very important personal value to myself is kindness. And I try and surround myself with people who are kind, inherently kind. And there is no person kinder in my life than Dan Egan. Now, don't get me wrong. Dan can piss you off, all right? He can get under your skin. Ben, Cole, Jake, give me a thumbs up, guys, right? But despite that, he is one of the most tolerant, accepting, and kind people I have ever met. He will never belittle you for your opinion and will never hold your true thoughts or values against you. That is truly a unique characteristic. And I am so grateful that I've had the privilege to spend as much time with Dan as I have. My first Thanksgiving in Montana was that freshman year. And I was still trying to figure out what I was going to do. Was I going to go home to Massachusetts, or was I going to try and tough it out in Montana by myself? I didn't go back to Massachusetts that Thanksgiving, and I didn't tough it out by myself either. Dan invited me to go to Dillon, Montana, and stay with his family for a few days and celebrate Thanksgiving with them. First of all, Dillon, Montana is a beautiful small town. I don't care what Dan or Kelsey say. It is a gorgeous town. And I was so grateful to have them show me their home. And I was so, and am so extremely grateful to Mr. and Mrs. Egan, to Joey and Andy. They are some of the most kind and grateful and giving people I have ever met. And I am so very fortunate to have a relationship with Dan and his family. I've ever seen Dan take anything for granted. It is a truly unique characteristic that, paired with his kindness, is one that I think will benefit him and Kelsey as they embark on their new journey together. Speaking of Kelsey, while this is a speech directed for Dan, it would be a mistake to not mention Kelsey Egan as well. As I said when I first came to Montana State, I was very lonely and very worried about making friends. And I thought, hey, at least I'll have one, because Dan has to sleep in this room. But within the first 2 hours of Dan arriving to our room 304 in Langford Hall, Dan said, all right, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go hang out with my girlfriend, Kelsey. And I said, oh shit. This guy, I'm not gonna have any friends. And this girl's gonna be in our room all the time. And yes, she was in our room all the time. But not only was I guaranteed one friend, Dan, my roommate, I made another friend named Kelsey. Everything that I said about kindness and gratitude rings equally as true for Kelsey. Such a kind, sweet person who would do anything for her loved ones. I am so grateful that I've had the chance to get to know Kelsey along with Dan. And I'm so grateful that I've had the chance to watch them grow together as individuals. I personally believe that your partner should make you a better individual. And the way that these two interact with each other and work with each other and grow with each other is so impressive. You two have accomplished so much together. Graduating college, living all over the US, both separately and together, traveling to different countries together. The time that you two have invested into each other and into these experiences together, I truly think will help you be successful down the line. And of course, the kindness and gratitude you two share with each other and have inside of you will help you as you start this new chapter together. There are a million stories I could tell and a million moments that I want to share and I want to relive, because that's how sweet they were. And while we can't relive those moments or relive this moment, what makes me happy and excited is all the new moments that we're going to share together in the future. This truly is just the start. And I'm so extremely grateful that I've been able to play a small role. And selfish as it is, I hope that I can continue to play a small role in your relationship, and a small role in each of your lives. Now, even though I'm not there with you, I would still like to make a toast for Dan and Kelsey Egan, to the two kindest and most selfless people I know. Thank you for sharing this day with all of us. I am beyond grateful.